It's your girl Cece. I'm back with another video. So nice to see you guys here. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Cece. I give tea on everything business, everything entrepreneur. At this point in my life, God has blessed me with 2 six-figure businesses. So I spread the knowledge, I spread the tea. I try to be as relatable as I can. I'm a normal girl. I'm not this marketing expert, guru, fancy ass type of person. I'm just a regular girl. Me starting my business was a newer thing to me. I've always been good at making money and inspiring people, talking to people, and just kind of being like relatable, that cool, like funny girl to just talk to about anything. And what I did personally was kind of use that and intertwine that in my brand and use that as my marketing. So I didn't do the typical, I'm not the typical like salesperson, if that makes sense. My approach is more relatable, and I found that this has helped me create much better long-term relationships with my customers. I have customers that spend from $5,000 to $10,000 they spent with my business in just my boutique. And will damn near buy anything in my boutique at the drop of a dime just because of my approach to marketing. I don't have to beg for sales to get them. Okay? I don't have to beg. I don't have to be super like, oh, send this many emails this day and do this day and make sure you do this many. I don't do all that extra shit, honestly. I keep shit super, super simple. So regardless of what niche you're in, whether it's skincare, clothing, my biggest seller in my brand is shapewear and waist trainers. Diversify your content. There's so many different ways to market your products other than just taking a picture of it, throwing up some funky ass stock photos. There's a lot of different ways to market your content. For example, I'm just gonna relate it to my business because it's the easiest way to do it. For my shapewear, I post a lot of testimonials, girls talking about it. I know that a wide range of the women that do like my shapewear and waist trainers are women that have had kids. So sometimes I post funny, relatable content about motherhood, stuff like that, because I know it's relatable and it's relevant to my audience, and it brings people in and makes people more comfortable with you, comfortable with your brand. Not only can you post testimonials, you can post funny things. You can just post things like, sometimes I'll just post a video and I'll have the waist trainer on and I'll be going shopping. I'll be just doing regular around the house stuff. And not only is it relatable, it's showing them also features of the waist trainer because wow, it must be comfortable if you're walking around the house in it, you know, stuff like that. It's the same thing with clothing. It's the same thing if you're selling makeup. Just showing regular everyday people doing regular everyday things is very relatable to any audience, you know. Doesn't matter if it's shapewear or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's relatable. So you want people to feel natural, feel comfortable, feel like this is something normal. This is something, oh, she's doing it. It must be doing something for her. I wonder what it's doing for her. So it incites curiosity. It makes people more interested in what you're selling. If you're one of those people that only post things that's just sales related, or you're always asking for a sale in every single post, you're doing it wrong. And there's a reason why people aren't always buying your stuff like that. Because you're always asking for something. Y'all know that annoying ass family member that only calls you when they want some shit? Like they only call you when they want some money, they want something. You already know when that damn phone rings, all they're doing is about to ask you for some shit, right? Don't be that business owner because you're annoying to them too, okay? Like believe it or not, it's very annoying. People don't want to be sold to, guys. Believe it or not, people don't want to be sold to. People enjoy shopping, but they don't want to be sold to. The average person does not really like salespeople. Think about how many times you've actually stopped in the mall when somebody tried to flag you down and you actually wanted to talk to them, or you were just talking to them because you felt kind of guilty, or you're just one of those that just keeps walking and says, oh no, I'm good, I'm sorry. It's the same thing with online. People don't want to talk to you if you're just going to be salesy. Like it's annoying as hell. So try different approaches, guys. Be comfortable, just be cool, be yourself. So another thing is going to be spark the need factor. So I talk about this a lot in my course. I'm going to have my course link down below. I promise you will learn so much more about this content, how to price your products, how to pick really, really good products that resonate with your audience that they're really gonna love, down below. Check that out after this video if you want a more in-depth kind of work with me one-on-one type of thing. When you think about it, there's a lot of things that we want in life, right? But then there's things that we need. What do we put higher? What do we make sure we take care of? Our needs, right? So I need toothpaste in a given day. I need soap. There's certain things that I need that I won't put off. There are a lot of things that we think we need, but we don't actually need, but just because of the fact we think we need them, we're gonna make sure we buy them, correct? So some girls, they need to have their hair done. They need to have their makeup on every day. They need to dress a certain way. Try to spark that emotion with your product. So what about your product is gonna make your customer feel like they need this? So lose your postpartum weight, tighten up your core, lose that mom pouch, get your pre-baby body back. You need this. Like this is really going to help you. I know that it's really hard to go to the gym. It's very hard to exercise. Some days you just really don't feel like it. You don't have the motivation, or you just don't like going to the damn gym. And in the meantime of you being at home or you having to go to work, you could be burning fat. women are automatically going to feel like, damn, I really need that shit. I can really relate to that. I relate to several different things that she said. I'm kind of in the same situation. I need that. When people feel like they need something, they're way more inclined to buy it. When you have people that just want it, they may buy it, they may not. That's how you get into that ball game of people like kind of messing around and taking forever to finally buy your products, and you have to put it in front of them a million times for them to actually finally buy it. You don't want to take, if you can avoid playing that long game with most of your customers, you're going to go a lot farther, a lot quicker, right? And you're going to spend a lot less money trying to chase down the same damn people that you've been trying to sell to months ago, right? Which of course you should always still be doing retargeting and having different ways to reach back to the people that didn't buy the first time, because not everybody's going to buy the first time, but this is going to save you a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of extra money in your marketing when you just kind of incite these emotions in the beginning, if that makes sense. So try to figure out what it is, even if it's skincare. Oh, you need this if you've been struggling with hyperpigmentation, dark spots, blah, blah, blah. This really saved my face. I have been battling for so many years with my hyperpigmentation, and it just made me feel so insecure, so down. I never found anything that worked for me. I used to invest hundreds and hundreds into freaking Proactive and all that other stuff people hyped up, but it didn't work, and it's finally fixed it for me, y'all. Like, what? It makes you want to get it. You know what I mean? So make sure you feel like your product is gold. Sell your product as gold, okay? Your product is as valuable as gold in your mind. Present it as that way, and you will convince other people that it's worth just as much as you're talking about it. The next thing is going to be you putting yourself in your brand. So you have to, one thing that I really messed up doing when I was pregnant, which I wouldn't say was me messing up because I sell waist trainers. I wasn't about to wear a waist trainer while I was pregnant, right? But my sales took a huge dip when my face became less prominent in my business. And I believe, and I know the reason now why it took such a dip is because the personality was taken out of my business. Yes, I have beautiful models. They look great in my products, but I lost that personability, that relatability factor in my business. And I couldn't understand, like, where's everybody going? But shit, the truth is people relate to people, you know? Even if you're the most normal, everyday, regular girl, that's even better because more people actually relate to you. Because guess what? Most of us aren't Instagram models and celebrities and all this extra shit. We're just normal ass people. Just like a lot of you guys, when I actually end up finally coaching some of you girls, the main thing I always get told is like, I just love talking to you and I like watching your videos because you're so relatable and I love talking. Like, I like hearing you. I just feel like it's like just me and you, and it feels more personable. It's not salesy. People really like that. And guess what? They become my clients later on down the road because I made them feel comfortable. I made them feel like they could just be themselves. They could just be around me and, you know, just be true and be honest and like just be normal shit. Like everything is so fake. So people really genuinely enjoy just normal ass people. So if you're fighting with the social anxiety, trust me, I get it. But I promise you, a lot of you guys' secrets to blowing up your brand is actually putting yourself in your brand, okay? Nobody's going to be more passionate about your products than you. That's just facts. You can hire people to pretend. You can hire a million UGC creators to make content about your business, but nobody is going to talk about your business, give that energy of like, I believe in this. I love this product. I know you would love this too, like you will. So put yourself out there, talk about your business, whether even if it's a short video. Like I used to just literally just sit and take a video and be like, let's talk about something relatable. So one of the videos that I did that went like blew up, I was just talking about like, yo, I literally waited years and I wasn't even gonna have a baby because I was so scared about how it would tear my goddamn body up, child. Like I thought my shit was gonna be tore up. I was gonna have to have surgery. I'd be insecure, something like that. And I just was open, you know, like whether people judge me or not, I said that. And guess what? Oh, hundreds of thousands of girls agreed with me. And they're like, dude, I thought the same thing, or the same thing happened to me. And guess what? I found more and more of my target audience, and all these people started to come to me. They related with me. They felt what I was saying. And then in that, I'm indirectly advertising my brand. Guess what? I sell a bunch of stuff that's surrounded around women that feel just like me. They felt the exact way I did. But if all I was doing was just posting pictures of my beautiful waist trainers, it would not have connected with them on the same level as that 30-second video did. It never would have did the same thing. There's just no way. We're people. We thrive on human interaction. We don't thrive on just seeing pictures. Pictures don't do much for us. We just see it, we scroll, and we look away. That's pretty much what we do, right? That's the same thing what you do when you see pictures on Instagram. Look at it for a couple seconds, you scroll, you keep moving. So to expect to get a lot of money out of such a simple, basic, non-emotion provoking action of just posting pictures is insane, guys. Nobody cares about your little pictures. Like And I'm just being real. Like, it's cool to have them. Yes, they look good, but do more. Diversify. Put personality into it. Incite emotion. Make your customers feel like they need it. Okay. The next thing is going to be, nothing is more convincing than proof. Showing them that your stuff actually works, right? Show before and afters if you have a product that that could be applicable to. So you can show before and afters with skincare. You can show before and afters with waist trainers, like I do. And a lot of different products you can show before and after. Make sure that your products actually look good and you're true to what you're selling, because the most powerful thing in your business, eventually, once you hit that traction, you finally start getting people to buy it, it's going to be word of mouth. This person's going to tell this many friends, that person's going to tell this many friends. Next thing you know, you have sales coming in all different directions, because not only are you doing all this marketing, giving all this proof, your products actually stand behind everything you're saying. All the marketing that you're doing is paying off. They bought it. They're like, damn, this is really nice. And guess what? Those end up being the repeat customers that come back. They buy more stuff from you. Now they're not just buying waist trainers from me. They're buying all my shapewear. Every time I drop something new, they're buying it, because guess what? I never let them down. Every time they buy something from me, it's top tier quality. It does exactly what I tell them it was going to do the first time. So they already know it's a hit. At some point in your business, as you keep moving along and you get established, 80% of your sales are going to come from customers that have already bought before. So that means only 20% of the sales you get in a given month maybe are going to come from random new people that you've never seen before, which is great because you're going to expand your audience. But you want to keep nurturing that same audience you already have, because guess what? You already convinced them to buy with you. Keep marketing to the people that already believe in your brand. You already finally convinced these people to buy with your brand. So make sure you continue to market with them. You better be sending emails. Send promotional texts. I've sent flyers to my customers' mailboxes showing them new products that worked out really well for me. Make sure you're selling good shit that actually works, or that actually is of quality if it's clothing. So don't be acting like, don't promote yourself as this luxury brand clothing boutique and then your clothes are actually really shit quality. Like, that's not going to work out for you, because guess what? The same way word of mouth can blow up your business, it can ruin your business too. And you don't want people saying like, oh, the clothes are affordable, but the quality is garbage. I'd rather shop with Shein or something like that. You don't want that type of name, trust me, on your business. So believe in your products, sell good shit, and usually people will come back to you. Another thing is going to be, make sure your branding is A1. So like how I told you guys, I know who the bulk of my audience is and the people that relate to my brand the most. So I've kind of shifted my branding around them more, and I'm still working on really perfecting it. But the better idea you get of your branding, the better you're going to be able to market, because you're going to understand your branding values. When you understand your branding values, what you're trying to deliver, it helps you communicate with those type of people. So if you just keep everything all broad and, oh, I target women from the ages of freaking 9 and 77, like I see a lot of girls, like not literally, but it's like, Jesus Christ, that's broad. Like, even if your audience is from 18 to 50, that's ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense. What an 18-year-old likes and what a 55-year-old may like is totally different. So that literally makes no sense. Try to make sure you know who your audience is. Who are the people that actually like your business? Who are the people that will want to buy from you? And that's really going to help you decide how to market, because you're going to know how to talk to them, what these type of people are interested in, what they talk about, how they talk, what they look like, the type of jobs they work, all of that, literally everything. I feel like a lot of people get way too damn hung up on who is my target audience. I don't know who it is. It's not that hard, guys. Look at your competitor brands. If you're a clothing boutique and you're selling a certain type of clothing, club wear, look at your competitors and look at the customers that they're serving. Look at their comments, go through. This is something else that I talk about in that course that I mentioned earlier. I highly suggest you guys all do it. If you're watching this video, I promise you that course is going to give you so much value. You're going to learn so many things, especially about your target audience, how to find them and how to talk to them. But just look at who your competitors are selling to. There's nothing wrong with doing that, guys. For some reason you think that's weird. Do you only shop with only one clothing store? No, there's several different clothing stores that you'll shop with, okay? So it's not like you're stealing their customers or anything like that. Trust me, them businesses are not worried about us in our beginning stages of looking at them and looking at what they're doing. You're just getting your research. This is how you find out what they like, what they want. Go on their profiles, look at what kind of people they are, notice different trends in the people. Do they have kids? Have they went to school? What do they like? What do they post about? What are their interests? How do they talk? Everything like that. It's that simple, guys. It's not that complicated. But you don't always post about your business. Post things that are similar or relevant to your audience that will attract them to your business. So, for example, like I said, I sell waist trainers, I sell shapewear. I post a lot of things about momhood, funny things that I find being a mom, just relatable shit that I find. just being a mom, you know, I get an idea, I make sure I either write it down or try to hurry up and record it while it's fresh in my mind. And getting that content out there helps me reach more women that I know would be interested in my brand. So you want to build a community, guys. The way to actually build your brand, build your customer base, is to build a community. The way you build a community is you put a lot of people together that have similar interests, that feel comfortable with each other. They can talk, they can relate. There's more to it than just selling products, selling products, selling products, selling products. So if you kind of think of it that way, of how can I build this group? How can I build this community? The same way you would go and find a friend. You would find a friend based on you guys' similar interests. You guys run into each other here and you have some type of similarities. Usually you're not like complete opposites. You either work at the same place, you have the same hobby, same goals, something brings you guys together. So try to incorporate that in your business as well. And marketing is going to be so much easier to you guys. You won't have to always beg for sales. People are naturally going to want to buy from you because they like you, they relate to you, and you're relevant to their life. Last thing is going to be add value to your customer's life. So like I said, if you're always only communicating with your customers just to always ask them for a sale, you're doing something wrong. Add value to their life. Sometimes maybe send them blogs that are related to, do promotions. You definitely should have a rewards program with your business. I can't believe it took me 2 years to finally incorporate something like that in my business. Don't be like me, have it sooner. This will entice people to want to keep buying from your business because they're getting rewarded for it. So shit, why not? There's different apps that you can use on Shopify to incorporate something like that to happen automatically. Highly recommend getting something like that. And just be engaged in your audience, guys. Don't like think of all these people, all these customers as just like people that are putting money in your pockets, because it's so much more than that, guys. You guys have to be humble. And how I feel about it is that every time I get a sale, so I've had thousands of sales at this point, right? It doesn't matter where the sale came from, how I got it, when I got it, how many I got that day, that week, that month. Every time I hear that cha-ching on my phone, I say, thank you, God, in my head. I swear to God. Every single time. I've never missed. Unless I didn't hear it for some reason. But best believe when I go and look at my phone and I see a sale, I'm saying, thank you, God. Because you have to understand that even if somebody just bought a $60 product off of your store, do you guys understand that that's like 6-7 hours of work for a person? For the average person, that might be like 6-7 hours of work for them. So they literally worked a whole day and believed in your business enough that they spent that much of their time and hard-earned money into trying your product. That means so much. Like, that should mean something to you guys. It's not just like, the world don't owe us shit. That's how I feel. The world don't owe you nothing. Nobody owes you shit. Nobody has to believe in your brand. Nobody has to believe in your business or want anything that you're talking about. Nobody has to care, right? Nobody even has to watch this YouTube video, but you guys are actually spending your time to sit here and watch me talk. That means so much to me. That's why even when you guys comment on my videos, I'm like, wow, thank you for watching my video, because you didn't have to do that. Like, you didn't have to believe in me enough to make it to this point in the video and still be listening to my crazy ass talk. You know, the same thing with your sales. Like, appreciate your customers, treat them like they're human beings, and I promise you the money is going to come. It's naturally going to come. Don't sell things that you're not passionate about, because it's a lot harder to convince other people to be passionate about something you're not passionate about. I can't sit here and convince you a damn thing about football because I don't give a shit about football and I don't know nothing about football. So imagine me trying to market to people about football and I don't even know anything about it. I can't relate to it. Doesn't strike any kind of emotion or anything in me. But I bet you know somebody that's into sports or into football that could sit there and talk to you all damn day about the damn sport and make it seem like it's just the best thing ever, right? You want to be that kind of person about your brand. So sell things that you're passionate about, only do things that are worth doing in your life, and the blessings will naturally come, guys. I hope you guys really like this video. Let me know if you guys have any video ideas per usual. Like this video for me, thumbs up this, and make sure you turn on your post notifications so you don't miss any uploads. I also have a lot of resources down below. If you're interested, if you're a business owner, highly suggest looking through there. I know there's something on there for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Don't close your eyes to get away.